broken heart, don't go away. I don't know. I feel like having your heart broken is one of those life experiences that if you didn't have it, I feel bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
That just tells me that you didn't experience the bliss. Because no one goes straight to heartbreak.
Yeah.
You go straight to rejection and feel hurt, but no one. You have to have a good relationship or a strong, like, connection or feeling towards someone in order to feel a heartbreak.
Yeah, you had to have experienced something at a very high level to know what you're missing afterwards.
Yeah.
I feel like adolescent heartbreak versus adult heartbreak.
Very different.
They're still both painful.
So then does that connection thing apply? Because I've never had my heart broken like that. In a dream I have.
Dang, lucky.
No,
No, it lasts for a while.
Yeah, I've never had that.
And it carries on to your other relationships every once in a
Never
while.
had
Yeah, I
that.
don't think I've had that either. Like, the only time I can ever remember where I literally felt like my heart just, it was during an argument we
You
had.
son of a bitch, you did that to her? Why would you do that to her, Casey, you piece of shit?
Hey, but that's how you know we love each other, though. That's how you know we love each
Yeah,
other.
I
And
got
we're
your
still
back, girl.
together, so that's not a real heartbreak.
Exactly.
A real heartbreak is when you guys split and you're fucking for like weeks.
No, I feel like if we would break up, that would happen. But I've never experienced that in my life.
We came really close.
So
Really
the
close.
closest I've gotten to that heartbreak was when we had an argument, and I just felt like my heart just shattered, and I was just sobbing. I'm like, God, this sucks, and it lasted like a couple days. So I remember I just felt like my whole world fell apart. But would I want that memory erased? I don't think so.
Now you can hate Casey even more.
No, because I feel like even though that was a negative experience, like it helped us grow and it helped us get to where we are now. So I wouldn't want that erased.
Kind of just playing devil's advocate, and devil's advocate just means I'm just playing with the other side, alright?
Yeah, you need to
She was not
explain
a
it.
bitch.
She's not a devil
It's a
worshiper.
what if.
It's a what if,
Yeah.
hypothetical. What if like it hurts so much, regardless what the reasoning was, it hurts so much that you couldn't even move on into another relationship.
Like 50 years from now, you're still heartbroken.
You're still
Okay.
fucked.
Yeah,
I
I'd
feel
absolutely
like-
erase that shit.
Yeah,
I
for
did
sure.
that.
If it ruins my life, then
Yeah.
I would want that erased.
No matter what, I don't know, you two are kind of weird because most people, they go through multiple heartbreaks throughout a lifetime.
Yeah.
Most
Oh,
people,
yeah, you guys are weird. I agree.
you're fucking weird.
Well,
you know how
wait,
weird I am? Let me
wait.
tell you how.
Wait. No, I think I agree with the multiple. I think we haven't had significant other heartbreaks, but my parents and like other life things have broken my heart.
But it's different.
It's not
the
like
same.
fucking-
Very-
they're
It's not the
weird.
same. You don't know.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Because this is why I'm saying this is because if your first heartbreak it goes away, you still have your second heartbreak.
Yeah.
You still have your third, and they all feel exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's like a death
I
of
had
someone.
wow.
It's like really bad.
Don't leave me.
Yeah,
It's like someone tore your heart out,
Yeah.
threw it on the floor, and they kept fucking stepping on it, but while they're stepping on it, it still hurts in here.
And you can't have them. You're like, oh, but I want to touch you like I used to, and they're like, no, we're not together anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
And then like you want to text him 52 times.
And you go crazy.
Yeah.
You're like, I
And
want to
you-
talk to you.
yeah.
Can I talk to you today? No, no more. No, not like it used to be. Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah,
sucks,
it
'cause then,
turns into a creep almost for a
Yeah.
guy. It's like, it
Crazy.
turns into like this like maniac that needs to like get
You can't
it fixed,
control
but you
yourself.
can't.
And then like you just end up texting them 52 times, and they keep on saying no, and then they get a restraining order, and then like it's all weird because then you stand outside their house, and it's fucking weird. I've had the adolescent breakup kind of, and then I had like the real breakup. The adolescent one I would never want to erase because it taught me like it's not okay when he says, "Oh no, she's just a friend." It taught me, "Oh yeah, that was my friend who texted her from my phone," and it taught me like, don't fall for this bullshit, because when you're young and you're like blindly in love, you just like make excuses for them. And also it was a really good experience for me because when I found out, I went over to his house and I beat the shit out of his walls and shit with a golf club, and that shit was fun as hell.
God damn.
Yeah, it was a good experience, and I would never want to get rid of that. But then my real heartbreak was when I was with a guy for a year and he had to move up to NorCal, and then it was just like, holy shit, I'm completely in love with this guy still. And we saw each other again and realized we were still in love got back together, and that was like the best thing in the world. So
But the separation time was like, am I
Oh, it
ever
was
gonna have
terrible.
them again?
Oh, it was awful. It was
I know
the
that
worst
feeling.
thing ever. And
Am I
then
ever gonna see you again?
yeah,
All those love songs.
yeah, it's,
When
yeah.
will I
I'm listening
see
to
you
R&B love
again?
songs. That was the song! Yes! That song! Everybody knows that song. And then you don't want to erase that because when you find each other again, like we did, then it's like, oh my god, everything that we went through, that was totally bullshit. Now we know that we're meant to be together.
Yeah, I highly agree because I feel like you can't cherish one extreme without the other. Like you don't know how good you have it until you had it really shitty, and then you don't know how shitty you have it until you have it really good. And I think that goes with failures and successes, with pretty much everything that has that dichotomy. I think it's really important that I think that's just part of being human. And the hypothetical that you brought up, or what if like your heartbreak was so bad to the point that you haven't been able to love ever since, then I think, well, guess what? That's too bad, because that means you still need time to heal.
Yeah.
You're still not ready. So if it's 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, you still haven't healed. And if you're not, it's like, that's like saying, hey, I fucking shattered my fucking kneecap and I haven't been able to do MMA ever since. Well, it's like, well, maybe because it still needs to heal. Why are you getting back in the fucking ring when fucking both of your legs are fucking squiggly spaghettis? Doesn't make any sense. So just like your knees or your body, I feel like your heart also needs to heal. Your mind needs to heal. You have to be able to view very terrible things from a positive perspective. And if you're not able to do that yet, you're not able to bring the best self into another relationship, because then you're just gonna bring all this negative baggage, and then you're gonna ruin another relationship.
Dude, I remember I was living at Bart's dad's place, and I had a room there, and then we had a lot of neighbors that loved to party, and I got home, and then like there's mariachi music, like
It's Gio's family.
It's like super happy outside, and I'm in my room, and I close the door, the music's like playing in the background, and I'm like going in my bed like and I'm having this fucking cry fest, and it's like doonch, 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 and I'm like, shit!
The neighbor's like, what's that sound? Is that part of the song?
No, I am the prime example of your example. Because like for me, because I told you like so it was like an 9 year separation, right? From like that first heartbreak. And even though it was like in my adolescence, it still hurt a lot. And I felt like if I still had a lot of emotions and a lot of like feelings attached to that person, and if there are other people that had interest in me, like I wouldn't go for that, because personally I felt like it wasn't fair for them when I'm not ready to be in a relationship with them. Because like for me to like take out all my insecurities from that previous relationship onto the new one, it wasn't fair. And like I think it took me a really long time to like pick myself back up together and be like, you know what, Julia, you look really sad now. You gotta stop being sad. And I'm like, true. And then that's when I started to be like, okay, well, who do you want to be? How do you want to carry yourself? Why don't you start being like that?
So it took you 8 years to get that D again.
Well, I mean, like just to have an emotional connection with somebody that's more, like beyond a significant other. Beyond the D, okay? There's more to
beyond the
relationship
D,
than
okay, Joe?
I'm just trying to put it into words that I understand.
Then I take it back.
Yes. I feel like that's a part of my personality where like I overthink a lot, and I just like optimistically I wanted to think like, okay, well, this must have happened for a reason, and it hurts like hell, but oh my god! No, so because I'm thinking about that time because
I like when you're
Darth Vader just had her like,
What the hell?
No, okay.
every time she's about to cry, she stops. She goes,
Oh, that's what it was. I was like, what the fuck? Did she have a stroke?
I
She
did that
looks
too.
like she just left her kid at daycare. I forgot. Fucking Johnny's there. What the?
The feelings of it is still fresh because I just actually talked to a friend yesterday, like who recently got dumped by his girlfriend, and like he was going through like the same type of confusion. So like just me talking about it just kind of brings back up the tears because then I can empathize with him a lot.
Wow.
So it's just like
No, I'm not playing with you. I'm like, damn.
yeah.
That makes you a very sensitive person.
Oh man.
Empathy
It's
is
good.
very big.
It's good. No, it's good to have. I
Yeah.
need those type of people around me so they can teach me.
So like I was just telling him like how long it took for me to like put myself back together, and like I told him, you know,
not gonna be easy because every day you kind of have to fight for what you want. And it's like, even though as hard as you want to make things work out, like it's not necessarily gonna happen because the other person's not meeting you halfway. So with that in mind, it's just like, but I mean, like, I'm good now. Like, I'm good. It's just like,
But 8 years ago, though.
I know.
You still feel it?
I still feel it because I can
You relive it?
Because I can relate to it. I can relate to it. If we're talking, if we're seriously talking right now about like how the first heartbreak is, and if I ever wanted to erase all that pain, I would never, because that's an experience where you can never forget, and it's also an experience that you can shed light onto with others who are going through the same thing. And by sharing that, like, it makes them feel like that they're not alone. They're not the only person that's experiencing this particular type of pain.
Damn.
And it's like, if I'm able to survive, you can do it too. Yeah.